welcome Vanessa, Kwashi, and then Joseph. So I'm going to seize your thoughts on. I'm just going to take your views basically on what we have discussed so far and explore how you have even been dealing with those issues talked about in your personal life. I think when Sir Joshua was speaking, he talked about what you are doing with your time and that you should do something. He posed the question that during this lockdown of about almost 4 months, right? What did you do? At least for me, I know that I was learning some Spanish. At least I can flex more with como estás and bueno dias and all that. Tell me, Vanessa, what did you do with your time during the lockdown?
I'm with the Lighthouse Chapel International. And as part of the COVID 19 plans and everything, my bishop, Bishop Dagiwon Mills, he decided to take us through some prayer times at dawn. So then, during this period, my prayer life has really gone up, I must confess, because we pray from 4 a.m. to like 8 a.m. And then after you feel revived, restored, you feel that there's some, I don't know, some engosabi on your life. Yeah. So then that's what I've been doing within this period.
All right, I'm sure after this session, we also come close and then tap into them. Tell me, Joseph, I mean, what did you do with your time during
Okay.
that period?
All right. Thank you very much. I'm Joseph Ahenson, and then I'm a writer. So during this lockdown, I actually invest a lot of time into my writing. As at now, I can say I have 3 books to my name as at now. So yeah, and then during this lockdown, I also during this lockdown I also engaged in the student hub writing challenge, which was about COVID. And God being so good, I was third out of the whole country. I mean, it was a national writing challenge, and I was third. I came out third during this lockdown. And then I think, as at now, this lockdown is giving me enough time to work on my writing skills, and I think I'm learning a lot too. I'm actually enjoying the lockdown too, because I'm actually third out of COVID-19. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm David Kwashi, as he just mentioned my surname. Yeah. During this lockdown or this pandemic era, I have also taken this opportunity to also learn the Chinese language. So if I meet a Chinese now, I can, flow with a Chinese man at any time. Yeah. 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 I've learned Chinese, and
I mean, can you freestyle a bit?
yeah,
For
I
us?
can actually. Ni Zhao Xin Hao meeting. I mean, what's your name? So you answer Woja with your name. So so if so so if a Chinese man sees you and just asks you ni hao means hi, or ni men hao, hello. So anything that if he should go like, okay, ni hao ma, then say, oh, one hand how, see, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, so
You're
that's
learning some Chinese already.
yeah. So I'm halfway done with the Chinese lesson, and I was just home and I was watching a certain YouTube video, and there was a guy YouTuber named Wademaya. He was talking about Chinese, and I was like, I got interested, and I said, okay. Then he talked of an app, and I downloaded it from Play Store, and I started learning the Chinese.
Is it Coursera?
No, no,
You
no.
use that.
So I was using that app, and I had a friend, a Chinese, who was also interacting with me. And later I had a message from school that we should choose between certain languages, and to be lucky, Chinese was part. So when I took Chinese, people were like, Chinese, yeah, this crazy language, nobody understands that language. And I was like, yeah, I want to do Chinese. So I wrote Chinese online, yeah. So and I even passed the Chinese paper. People couldn't even do anything, but I could do my best in Chinese. And secondly, to working in the project office as an assistant, and I've learned a lot. Learning Chinese, doing this, and working in the office too is very cool. Sometimes the director comes, oh, gosh, I want you to do this scanning for me. I never knew how to do scanning, so he just thought, okay, do like this, do like this. I knew how to do scanning. I knew how to enter the connect. I knew how to do this. I knew how to do that. I knew how to do, plan the whole program. This program, when this program like I was told that, oh, there's gonna be a program like this. He told me that, David, I want you to handle this program. call beneficiaries to come. I want you to what? Write names. What are you going to do? He calls me, okay, I have so and so beneficiaries around. Okay, add more. What are they going to eat? Okay, do this, do this, do this. And he has taught me more of how to, lead a crowd. I've had that exposure for the first time, that to lead what a crowd to a program, and like to be in charge of certain what platforms. So when I came in and I saw that all the beneficiaries I called were present, I was like, no, my goal has been what be achieved. Like I've aimed, what I aimed has been what achieved perfectly. Thank you very much.
I can see the COVID pandemic and its lockdown, we're actually blessing in disguise for us all. So after here, if you want to learn how to do your own thing in Excel, I think it's good you get to see Vanessa. And that if you want to do some writing too, I'm sure Joseph would be willing to help. And if you want to go Chinese too, yes, our friend Kwashi is here to help out. Now I want to take you on what was presented to us by Mr. Daniel Ajaku on self-confidence. I want to know from you all, assessing yourself, do you think you're a self-confident person? If you are, tell us what actually feeds the confidence that you think you put on display. And if you are not, what do you think underlines or basically explains why you're not self-confident?
Okay, me holding the first mic, so let me start. So let me say I'm not full confident in myself. I'm halfway, let's say 50 or 70-30 way. What confident in myself, like, but due to what I've learned here, I'm trying to put everything into practice. I'm a type who always, like, try to underestimate myself. When people do certain things, I try to be like, no, I can't do this thing. So I've taken it upon myself. After this seminar, I've taken it upon myself that I'll be an ambassador to teach others how to be self-confident, because I myself, I'm not really self-confident. If you tell me to stand in front of a crowd of 100 to talk, oh my God, I can't do that, because of I've not had that exposure yet.
But you are doing that anyway.
Yeah, you see, that's what there's a saying that goes that practice what makes what perfect. So I'm trying to I started here, let's in a room of 60 people. I'm trying it here, and as time goes on, I'll try to get opportunity to talk in front of people, and that will continue building me up, and I'll be the ambassador to tell people that, oh, if you do this, if you do this, if you shun away from this, if you do this, if you do that, it will help you build your self-confidence, strength. So I also want to say this program has been very beneficial to me, and has given me a target that I have to reach by the end of, let's say, this year, to be 100% self-confident. So there.
All right. I would say actually I have that confidence level, so I try to have that confidence level. I actually, back in high school, I was a ski prefect back in high school, so I actually have that zeal of standing in front of the crowd and talking to people, and being here talking now is an example of the confidence that I think I have in myself. I'm actually an introvert in the first place. So to do certain things on my own, I've been able to master my confidence level. Back in high school, I was actually ushering. And that was something that I usually get nervous doing. So when doing that, working among crowds and that, I think that I use that in building my confidence level. And as at now, I can stand in front of, can say any crowd and then be free and flow.
Okay. Before I say any other thing, I would say that if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else would. So if you believe in yourself, you'll give people the opportunity or the courage to believe in you. That's the first thing we should note. And then, so that was what gave me the drive that these people will not believe in me if I don't believe in myself. Or better still, if they believe in me and I don't believe in myself, it wouldn't work. So then I need to believe myself for other people to believe in me. So then I would say that that's been the drive since. So then that doesn't mean that when I get upstage, I don't feel anxious or anything. But then I stand up to the fact that I have something to deliver to the world. I have something that God has put in me to tell the world. So then why don't I use this opportunity, to give out whatever God wants me to do, and then not underestimate myself, and then say that because other people may not believe in me, I wouldn't do that. And another thing is that starting, you will tend to find out that not everybody will believe in you. Of course, you won't get everybody to like you, but then you should get one or two people who stand up for what you stand out for. You get it? So then that's what I say. Believe in yourself for other people to believe in you. Thank you.
Some of the daily practices, all right, that you do or engage in, that you think as youth it's important to building our capacities for the future. So if it's reading, is it exercising? Some of the things that you as a person do that you think that it's important we all take up and do too.
So, first I'll say that it's the inner drive. It's the inner drive to know that I'm not restricted to anything at all in this world, and I'm not inadequate. I believe that in as much as I have weaknesses, I'll allow my strengths to, overshadow my weaknesses. So then I would say that, with what I do, I talk without fear, you know, minding whatever I say. I know that people may say that, oh, this a girl way or trend home, she's feeling all proud and all that. But then that is not to mistaking. One thing people mistaking is assertiveness for pride, as um, Pastor Daniel was talking about. I must say I'm a very assertive person. You may look from another perspective and say that I am proud, but then that doesn't restrict me from accomplishing or doing whatever I have to do on this earth. I believe that everybody has a take, or everybody has the opportunity to do something in this world.